spelled out, stories will be told, articles will be written, graphics will be made, in order for everyone to know what BAMS is about, the motto of BAMS, the plans of BAMS, what BAMS does with your finances, and how Black BAMS works, the organogram of BAMS, and the relationship with the school authorities. I will also be working not just with the executive, but with selected members of the association. One important thing I will do is to release a calendar of activities to be held every 2 months, so that BAM sites know, oh, in 3 weeks time we have this outreach planned out, or we have dinner in so weeks, and so I need to prepare and plan for these activities. Now to capacity building. I plan to the aim of the capacity building is to impact as many BAM sites as possible, because an association can only be as great as her members. The framework for the capacity building is going to be thus. For the first 30 days, because I want to establish a strong publicity team for my PRO to work with, I would carry out workshops, as she has also stated. So we'll be working hand in hand to carry out video editing, graphic design, and social media trainings for the people who she would work with. I would also be increasing participation of members in capacity building by creating a database of interest when I get into office. This database is going to be collated, and instead of me just coming out and saying there is a finance workshop, I don't know whether you are interested in finance or not, I will be looking at those interests from everyone, collating them and saying this is what is topping the list, so we are going to have this workshop. Going on, I have some areas like life after medical school, CV writing, learning tech skills, and all. And I hope to achieve this when you elect me as your vice president. So now, the BAMS outreach is also a way to develop members of the association, because it helps to hone our skills as doctors, and it helps us to give back to the community. Using the calendar program which I will establish, I will be able to collaborate with NIMSA and FAMSA liaison officers, and then get a committee that will always be working ahead of time to make sure that all these outreaches go smoothly and are carried out successfully. Now to the mega outreach. I believe in continuity, and Dr. Akintola Kehinde, the 10th post BAMS, had a plan to carry out a mega outreach during his tenure. I plan to further this. However, during the last Congress, he stated that we were not able to carry this out as a result of logistic issues and uncertainties during the period planned for it to hold. The problems encountered were the availability of BAM sites in interested areas for this mega outreach, which was Abuja, Lagos, and Ibadan. And also the timing of the outreach was colliding with the Nigerian presidential elections, and uncertainties were palpable during that period. So now to the framework and the solution which I'm bringing up. For the mega outreach, I believe there are other MSCs in these areas which would be interested to join hands with us to collaborate. So take for example, University of we want to hold outreach in Abuja. We will contact the president of UAMSA, who happens to be my very good friend. And when I get into the office, a collaboration between the north and the southwest is going to be very, very likely. And because of this is very important to position BAMS as a united force with the north, because the General Assembly is coming up, and BAMS has a stronghold to get a position as the VP external. So creating a united force with the North is very essential to doing that. And this model will surely work with any sister association, because I'm sure every NSA is interested in carrying out outreaches this global, and to also bring out a lot of sponsorships to the association. Going to sponsorships, I'm going to talk about fundraising. This is not only for BAMS, but for BAM sites. We have faced several problems in the past. From the history of BAMS since I've been around, BAMS have been sponsored by dues and sponsorships. And to me, I believe that is how charity organizations run. And BAMS is not a charity organization. BAMS is more than a charity organization. Also, a problem of saving culture, and also the problem of collaborating with certain businesses and individuals in this association to create businesses that will stand out. So now the solution. Thank God for our predecessors. They started the BAMS merchandise, which has been very successful thus far. However, I hope for the association to be a more productive one, in that we extend our product not just to the clinical and clinical wing, but also to other MSCs. This product will be sold and achieved with the BAM's online seller store, which I created last tenure. Also, the marketing and handling will be handled by the BAM's merchandise committee, the FinSec, and the sponsorship chairman. Also, I plan to collaborate with members of the association such that their ideas and businesses are brought to life. I can take for example, my friend Amaofi Infolua carries out piano lessons, and with that we can partner with him as BAMS, collect these lessons and host it on our website. We also plan to do that with Dayadi and many other people who are business experts in the house. I also plan to further the entrepreneurial spirit by encouraging entrepreneurs amongst us with the BAMS support fund. Now to student welfare. The medical students in booth have been neglected for a very long time. The process is simple. First off, we have to meet with the school authorities and with the new administration at Iwo, and we do not just go alone as BAMS, we go with the BBSF student body and with other associations so that we create a united front and say this is our problem, we need it to be solved. And also I feel the members of the association need to know what is really happening behind the scenes, and because my BAMS education entails that open communication would be possible and continuous follow-up would be given out as time goes on. Also, I plan to make sure Banzai feel loved and cherished in collaboration with the welfare director by carrying out random checkups and visiting members and celebrating with them on their special days and when they achieve different milestones. Now to health. The motto of BAMS, if you do not know, is health is life. And now the plan for the health is all round, both with the sports in collaboration with the sports director and everyone around. We plan to promote healthy living amongst BAM sites, sending simple reminders to drink water, sit up straight, and all that. And also, I want to carry out something called the Daradi workout model. We all know Daradi and she has been doing a wonderful job. I plan to partner with her in such a way that even when she leaves, that model stays in BAMS and we can generate funds for her even when she leaves, and also for BAM sites, and also for BAM sites and for BAMS. We also plan to form a formidable team with the director of sports and also a Scrabble club. I call this the Heli Scrabble club because we all know who has been a champion in Scrabble in our association, and that is going to be something to look forward to. Now to academics. The aim of the academics is to foster and increase our curiosity and love for education. Now, what I plan to do is foster research and learning with digital notes and digital skills. Firstly, last tenure, I was able to carry out a workshop and create and I'm sure it was very successful because many people in the new set are using digital notes and sharing among themselves. I plan to carry out this workshop and make it online for their people. I also plan to create a database for sharing of notes and everything. I also plan to create a question bank on our website and carry out major ways just to foster the BAM's curiosity to knowledge. There are more plans to be said, but time is not on our side. Every plan I include aims to foster social activity. I would also plan to introduce the finalist project, which will be discussed more, and I would contact and collaborate with the association alumni so that we can be in touch with what is happening in the outside world and they can give us their best support at any point in time. So make sure you vote Legendary Structures and you vote Aremu Mike as your next vice president. Thank you.
So we call it Marolina. We'll take your question.